running out of fingers.
We are definitely running out of fingers.
Dave. What? Right. Sometimes there are classic stories, aren't there?
There are classic stories.
Many. No time to name them.
Iron Man.
There we go. No time to name any more. There's no time to name any more. And
I know stories.
I have witnessed stories on the story box. No, there are classic stories, but I feel that sometimes they've missed a trick with archaic endings or endings that basically they aren't satisfying enough, especially for modern audiences.
Yeah, they don't work in the modern age.
Exactly. So with that in mind, Dave, what would be your fourth choice alternative ending to Cinderella?
I've got quite a few here.
Okay.
Things like Cinderella dies in a Parisian tunnel. Daily Express lose their shit. I've got one.
She wasn't actually a princess. Oh no! And you mean after she got married? She gets married. They're going off in the pumpkin carriage.
Yeah.
Into a tunnel.
Dies in the tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Daily Express lose their shit. Yeah. Right. I've got one that's quite complex. Yeah. Right. All I'm going to say is right. Yeah. It's a bit wordy, this one, so I'll just explain what I've called it, and it should kind of make sense. It's the human centipede ending. So there's like a doctor, and they all end up in a human centipede, basically.
I mean, it's your answer. It's your answer, but I mean,
it is an alternative ending to Cinderella.
No, okay. Right. Oh, is that the game we're playing? We're going to go down the route of, if I can say it in a sentence, it's possible.
No, because we've got one here where Cinderella's about to marry the prince, and then her mask's ripped off, and it's revealed to be the janitor of the castle, who's found the gold mine and was trying to marry the prince.
Ending.
It's the Scooby-Doo ending.
Well, in that case,
in that ending, the prince married one of the ugly sisters, who was actually quite attractive but suffered from a low self-esteem and just needed someone to love her for her real beauty to shine through. And the fairy godmother was revealed to be a sex offender. Scooby-Doo ending.
It's the Scooby-Doo ending. In the spirit of taking the ending from something that people are aware of, in one of my alternative endings, after she runs away and they put the thing out to ask the whole kingdom to come and test the shoe, Prince Charming is knocked out in a car park by someone in a pig mask, and he wakes up in a room where there's shattered glass all over the floor. And then there's a mad doctor who's got this idea for a human centipede. You've had a little puppet Cinderella comes in and goes, "So, Charming, you want to play a game? Like putting people's glass on feet or something, I don't know. Or after Cinderella's weight crushes the slipper into like a glass dust, it gets all embedded in her feet. And she spends some time picking it out and complaining to the royal guards, but then eventually has to throw her stepmother off of a skyscraper by undoing Prince Charming's watch.
Oh,
these are terrible. I've got good ones.
The Die Hard ending.
The Die Hard ending. No, right. The alternative. This is a proper one. Those aren't ones that I wrote just now. Right. Cinderella says, "Thank you. Have you got these in brown suede?" The prince realised that there was a person with personality and a sense of humour and not a prize to be won. And she was courted for a reasonable and respectable amount of time.
What's that?
That's an ending. Okay. They try the glass slipper, and she says about the suede, and he realises that she's actually a person, as opposed to a prize.
Yeah,
prize to be won.
Quite right, because Cinderella's a horrible pantomime for that. It's essentially saying, girls, unless you're pretty enough to marry a prince, it's all going to go to shit.
Yeah, and also, the only goal for you in life is to get a man. Yeah.
Just let that sink in for a sec.
The prince whisked Cinderella away to their new home, a secretly constructed glass palace where everything was made of glass, even their clothes. They eventually died of multiple lacerations, internal bleeding, and no privacy.
In a way, that's the 13 Ghosts ending as well, isn't it?
I suppose so.
The prince doesn't marry Cinderella because she's a commoner and didn't go to the right school or have the right parents. Therefore, Prince Charming marries one of a member of the Danish aristocracy. The ugly sisters die in a terrorist incident. Cinders ends up a pauper due to the bedroom tax and freezes to death because she's unable to put the heating on. It is the austerity ending. Bloody Tories!
Bloody Tories.
Notice, see, I was having a bit of a knock at the nepotistic society we live in.
You
now.
were as well,
and,
yeah.
and also, I think I made up the word nepotistic.
Well, it's got roots in a real word. The ugly sisters undergo cosmetic surgery and foot reduction surgery, which is a thing. They can do that in the land of far, far away. All right.
There's also Chinese foot binding, isn't there?
Well, that thing. Okay, yeah. So the ugly sisters undergo cosmetic surgery and foot
Chinese
reduction,
foot binding.
and turn up at the shoe testing, wearing dresses identical to Cinder's, thus muddying the issue. Prince Charming, the superficial bastard, now equally enamoured with Anastasia and Drizella, they've got real names, who were actually only horrible on account of their dreadful mother and the way they were mistreated for their looks, right? He suggests a polyamorous open relationship, which fails, leading to a savage but beautiful Mexican standoff.
Okay.
Eventually, not finished. Eventually, the trio turn their guns on the prince and join forces to travel the land as an Andrews Sisters-style vocal harmony group on account of their natural sibling harmony. Cinders eventually splits off to do some solo stuff, only sporadically reforming with the group to do Super Bowl and other large fairy tale occasions. That's the Destiny's Child ending.
What's...
Is that your fourth? Are you down to your fourth?
Stand over there. What's your fourth?
I've got one. I've got...
No, you should be asking me what's my fourth.
I was wondering if you... I've got two more.
I've got the... you don't actually have any kind of story, and instead you just get 3 Saturday Night alumni to improvise for a week and film it. It's the Will Ferrell ending.
Sometimes that works out all right.
It does, yeah.
Sometimes. Other times, less so. Okay, here we go. Cinderella stops waiting for a goodwill handout and used her skills to get out from under the tyranny of her stepmother's boots. She set up a lovely B&B, the quaintest in the land, teeming with woodland wildlife. She was filled with self-satisfaction and self-esteem and realised that she didn't need a man to be happy ever after.
Oh,
That's the 2017 right on Sisters.
But someone still gave her a 1 star out of 5 on TripAdvisor. There's always one, isn't that?
Somebody did, because there was a chipmunk in their medicine cabinet. Oh my god! It's probably shot in the Germany.
And I'm allergic to fur.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It was for the other question. Get them a Valentine's gift that they're allergic to. Doesn't matter. Can't go back.
You just have.
Doesn't matter. Edit it out. We don't edit this anymore. It's terrible. What's your fourth? Though?
My fourth is technically in 2 parts, because what I did think was Prince Charming turns out to be Cinder's long lost brother. It's the Star Wars ending.
It's the Star Wars.
But extend it out. Prince Charming turns out to be Cinder's long lost brother, but they get it on anyway. It's the Takeshi Miike ending.
Yeah.
If you don't know who Takeshi Miike is, don't look it up.
Obviously that
If you do know who Takeshi Miike is, fucking Takeshi Miike.
In that version of Cinderella, there's a scene early on where people don't understand why Prince Charming is eating a live squid. Okay, my fourth is Cinderella asked the fairy godmother to aim higher and magic up a kingdom of Cinder's own to rule, putting her on an equal footing to court royalty. That's the plot to Aladdin, isn't it? Said the fairy godmother.
She's very meta, isn't she? The fairy godmother.
Very meta. So, in summation, Dave, as far as you're concerned, the fourth best. Are you just going to say the kind of ending that's?
I'm going to say the Takeshi Miike ending.
You're not just going to say all of it.
No.
Like you usually do.
No.
Okay. You are going to now.
I'm not now. No.
Oh, good. I'm going to say the like, yeah, right. In summation, the fourth. You're going to do it. I can see you're going to do it. In summation, the fourth best alternative ending to Cinderella is the Aladdin ending. So that was Cinderella. Thank you for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed it. I know. I'll look at Stace. Right, I will be groomed better.
I'm going to send this to your mum. Look at the state of your Robert.
She's seen me recently. She's like, Robert, please take better care of yourself. Yeah, thanks for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it and you have more constructive criticism other than the one in the blue needs to shave his face and tidy up. If you've got more, please let us know. If you've got any question suggestions, please put them down in the comments. If you've got if you've got any other stories that you'd like alternate endings to, put them in the comments. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe. Please join us. There'll be another show on the next date that has got a 4 in it. That's the 34th of February. It'll be the 4th of March, so we'll see you then, I guess. So thank you for watching, and thank you for watching. Bye.